Good morning, Don Minasi here. It's 6:30 in the morning, New York City. I woke up thinking about a very close friend of mine, Pat Martino. As you may know, he passed away 2 days ago after being sick for a long time. Pat and I go back to 1976, maybe 75, I'm not sure. We both had a student studying with us, Tim Reyes. He told Pat about me, and Pat listened to me as I performed on WRVR at the Village Gate concerts. He told him he wanted to meet me. I was thrilled. Pat Martino wanted to meet me. So I went up there. He lived on Jane Street. At the time I met him, and his wife then was Jane. And uh, we really hit it off. He didn't treat me like an admirer. He treated me like a friend and a peer. And why I say a peer is because a few weeks later I got a call from him. He said he had a workshop to do, a master class in Utica, New York, and he couldn't make it. Could I do it? I said, of course. This was Pat Martino asking me to sub for him. So he considered me a peer and on the same level as far as, I could never play guitar like him. I have a totally different approach, but point is I knew what I was talking about when it came to teaching. And I was honored to do it. Of course, the gig didn't happen because whoever hired Pat refused to have me because I wasn't Pat Martino. And it's understandable. I was a little angry at the time, but it wasn't Pat's fault. And so through the years, we stayed in touch. And then when he had that tumor and the operation, he moved back to Philadelphia. I ran to see him. It took a while for him to remember who I was, and he finally got it. And he was relearning the guitar, and he was practicing 8 hours a day, standing up, and he had the Abe Rivera weird guitar with the very thick strings and very, very high action, which was almost impossible to play. And he was playing on it 8 hours a day. And then a few months later, he came back and played at Fat Tuesdays. I was there for his first gig, and Joey Barron was on drums, and Harvey S., or Harvey No S. At that time, he was Harvey Schwartz. And the group sounded great, and Pat was great. The energy he played with was high and strong. And I don't know if any of you know it, but even though he was recording from the time he was 20, the tune and the cut that brought him into international fame was Sonny. And if you listen to Sonny, it's an incredible recording. One of the things I did to develop my chops was I always played along with Pat Martino records. I didn't copy his solos. I just wanted to get the intensity and the technique down. And that's how I developed my technique, besides all the other crazy things I did to develop my technique. So I'm dedicating this to Pat. It's a totally different version of Sonny. And wherever he is, I hope he enjoys it. Rest in peace, my friend.